I think it's time for Max to come in and meet a real Uso. Meet somebody who loves to go to Hawaii. Meet somebody who loves to go to Samoa. See, you don't even go to these parts, DC. They don't accept you there.
Oh, my goodness.
So, Max, tell me why DC always hates on you on this show, bro, and I got to constantly have your back.
Man, because I'm the baddest man on the planet. He can't come to agreement with himself, and he's probably mad that I need to start getting like 10% from this guy. The reason why he got Dr. Pepper is because of me. So at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Max, there are 3 people on the screen right now. One's wearing a $5,000 suit. One's wearing a sweat top. Only one man's wearing the Daddest Man on the Planet t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So as I have been crowned the Daddest Man on the Planet multiple occasions. But, Max, I got to tell you, man, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you giving us the time, especially during this big fight week.
No, thank you guys for having me.
Now, Max, you're going into the fight this weekend, Yair Rodriguez. You don't have to fight anybody, but we find ourselves on the cusp of another title fight. You could have sat and waited. Volkanovski was ready to fight you already. Why fight Yair Rodriguez right now?
I mean, simple, everyone, every time, everywhere. There's this long line. There's this long line at the elevator, and I ain't an elevator guy. There's no line at the stairs. You guys can meet me at the stairs. I sat down with my team. We talked about this fight, and we all looked at each other, and we said, "Yep, we all came to agreement. We're not elevator divas, and we're not about that life." So I can't wait. It's not the first time, It's not the first time. It's not the last time. It's like what you said. UFC said I could sit out, but sitting out would have had to wait till next year, and I wasn't about that. I like fighting like 3 times a year. It's only my second one, so you just gotta get in there and get it done. If you believe you're the best fighter in the world, these are things that the best fighter in the world will do.
Yeah, Max,
Hey, wait, Ryan, real quick. Max Holloway's new merch is out. That everything you just said. So, Max, 10% for me for teeing you up there. You see that? You see how I teed you up? You got to drop your new merch. Give my 10%, son.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm gonna need one of them sweatshirts for sure. But Max, you talked about being a fighter, and even Volk comes out and says, "You know what? I respect Max for saying he'd take this fight, for fighting when he doesn't have to." Do you feel like you still have something to prove though every time you step in the octagon, or do you think that you deserve that title shot? Everybody knows that you deserve that title shot, and it's just about walking in this fight and winning.
At the end of the day, it's just what you said, I just want to fight. I'm a fighter, man. You want to be the pound for pound baddest man on the planet, then that's what you do, In the old gladiator days, you didn't walk around with a scale. You didn't tell them, "Oh, give me like 2 weeks, I'll be ready." You just show up and you just fought. And that's what we want to do, I believe I'm the best guy in the world right now. I believe I'm the baddest and the baddest man. So if anybody got a problem with that, they can come see me.
Max, when you look at Yair Rodriguez, what do you see in his game that causes concern, if there's any? And what does a great performance look like to Max Holloway on Saturday night?
He's a dangerous man, super explosive. He got a lot of spinning stuff, a lot of unorthodox stuff. So I'm looking forward to it, and I want to go out there. What was the last one? I threw like 790 punches or something.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
That was crazy.
If we can get to like 900, that would be great for this one. So I just just trying to raise the bar.
Hey, so Max, I'm new to this game, right? I'm new to working in MMA, but I've always been a huge fan. So I sit my son in front of the TV and we watch YouTube videos. And some of those YouTube videos we watch was you versus Brian Ortega. I made him watch you versus Calvin Kattar. And so when you think about fighting a guy like Rodriguez and you talk about him being kind of unorthodox, being explosive, the spinning stuff, do you have to go into the first round and feel him out, especially with you saying you don't spar anymore, you don't do some of those things? Is it a feeling out process? Because we're so used to seeing you start right away and apply that pressure for every single round.
I will see what happens, We see what happens. It's like every other game, You played sports and you played in the NFL, so you know how it is. we're gonna approach it. We're gonna approach it any single way. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna see what he gives, how it feels, how I'm feeling, and the best expression on the move. It's hard. It's hard to stop a train. So I can't wait to go out there and do the damn thing.
Max, I know Ryan's so arrogant. I wish you pretended you didn't know who he was, because this dude right here likes to try to suck up, make friends. So you go there, you play
Well, DC,
NFL.
DC, be real.
Next thing I have to
DC,
deal with is Ryan talking about his Super Bowl ring.
DC.
He talk about it, Max. This dude talk about his Super Bowl ring.
That's
more
a
than you talk about
lie.
all those championships.
Boy,
This boy love to talk about the Super Bowl.
Right. I believe it, bro. I know DC, and this guy is the biggest liar everywhere. He's one of those guys that carry his UFC belts around. Does he have one there?
Oh,
He
you're
has one
lying.
there. He probably has one there, brother.
Max, every time we start the show, hey, I'm DC 2-division champ. I ran the UFC. I was a short guy and I fought heavyweights and I beat them up. Like that's every time we do the show, Max. Like there are certain times we're talking about fighters and I got to be like, DC, bro, stop talking about yourself. Like Max is fighting.
100%.
Hey, Max,
100%.
this dude right here don't want to. Hey, bro, we got a script that we supposed to follow and we're supposed to ask questions. But here you go on a tangent again, being all focused. Stay focused, Ryan. You're not supposed to be acting like this. Every time my friends come, Ryan starts behaving this way. Now, Max, I got a question for you. Conor McGregor continues to chirp at you. When you seem to have business, a lot of people want to talk about the big fight, right? Dustin Poirier took a fight with Conor over a title fight. Mm-hmm. But you are just doing business as usual. Does it make you happy that he keeps chirping at you because you know the big fight is out there for you? Or would you wish the guy kind of would just go recover and do his own thing for a little bit?
I mean, at the end of the day, that's one I want to get back to, And like you said, with Nate and Dustin still being there, I know that's on top of Conor's list. But the big fight, if you can go call Hunter. You got Hunter's number. Go ask him. Anybody at 45, 55, besides those names I just said, tell him what fight he's gonna bring the numbers. In pay-per-views, and my name come up. A lot of people forget that. When I beat you in the baddest man on the planet, Olympics, whatever you want to call it, I was supposed to fight the week after that. No, I won. I got the shoes. So
yeah, he definitely got the shoes.
But we was gonna show up that week and be the fill-in. We was the backup fighter for that fight, and a lot of people forget. So at the end of the day, it's right there. But like you said, first things first, one step at a time. I got Yair Rodriguez on Saturday, and I can't wait.
But, Max, you're talking about being the fill-in for fights. You're fighting Yair when you don't have to fight. For a long time, you struggled even getting down to 145. It was so difficult. Have you changed things now to where you're able to make weights easier, or is it still as difficult?
Yeah. No, it's way easier. I got this thing called a wife. Shout out to my wife, Alessa. She be chefing it up. She be making sure. She be telling me when I looking a little pudgy, so... She's been doing a bunch of great meals, ever since she came into me and my son's life. It's been amazing, man, to say the least. So life's been great. And like you said, I used to look like DC out of fight. So out of fight camp.
Hey,
so
I could tell you he came to Vegas for the Ultimate Fighter and his jeans didn't fit. I went with Max to the store to buy new jeans. I've actually witnessed him buying new jeans to even go places because his pants didn't fit. He was so heavy.
And DC didn't help because that's when he introduced me to the good doc, and it was
the
terrible.
Good
I had
doctor.
going through me, brother.
Hey, man, listen, you got to stay away from sodas and you got to stay away from DC. This is my last question, and I'm always excited to know this kind of pre-fight so I can go tell my friends I know these things. What Max Holloway can we expect to get in the octagon this weekend?
I mean, the one to expect is... If you got friends that never watched the fights, I always tell you guys, you want them to get into MMA, you make them watch one of my fights. And this weekend, here's your shot. Get your friends, get your family members, get everybody that you want to watch MMA to tune into this fight because it's going to be fireworks, it's going to be fun, and it's going to be nonstop. I can't wait.
Max, every time you go in there, bro, I know we joke. You are just tremendous, man.
Absolutely.
Next level.
Absolutely.
People pay.
Thank you, brother.
Was that Max?
No, I'm just saying, absolutely, man.
Max, people pay the big bucks to go watch Max Holloway performing. Every time I'm able, I love sitting next to the octagon. Hey, I'm not allowed anymore, champ, because they say I'm too biased towards you. They say I'm trying to sway people. I got Alexander Volkanovski.
Well, hopefully you're in there. Tell Dano I give you tickets or something. I need somebody to chat when I'm fighting. You know what I mean? I like having stories.
That's the best part.
That was crazy. Hey, champ, good luck this weekend. Much love, brother. Miss you. Can't wait to see you next time. And you just rest and recover and show out this weekend, man.
Good luck, brother.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, brothers. You guys have a good one.
You too, man.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.